Hey guys, George here from Zero Peer Productions, and today on Skyrim Saturday Mods, I'm taking a look at Legacy of the Dragonborn, Special Edition by IceCreamAssassin. This mod is only available on PC, both for Skyrim Classic Edition and for Special Edition. Legacy of the Dragonborn is a massive mod, adding a brand new gallery and museum to showcase your achievements and collectibles throughout the game, as well as adding a DLC-sized questline in which you will discover the mysteries of the Dragonborn that came before you. On top of all that, the mod adds a brand new Explorers Guild and hundreds of new relics for you to find. The mod has numerous compatibility patches for other Skyrim mods to ensure that you won't run into too many issues with other large and popular mods. You can find the Dragonborn Gallery, which serves as the hub area for the mod, in Solitude. So you can find the Dragonborn Gallery over by the Blue Palace here in Solitude. Let's head on in. I love the logo. I love the icon. I think it's just very nicely done. It's beautiful. Absolutely fantastic. And this place looks absolutely massive, so I'm gonna get lost in there. Just you watch. Oh. I'm sorry. Can I help you?
I'm sorry, can I help you?
Okay, it is
The
voiced.
museum is currently closed until further notice.
The music is quite loud. Is there something I can do to help?
Well, you do look the adventuring sort. Perhaps you can. You see, we are in need of a vast array of relics to display here at the museum. And I'm afraid that the mercenaries and treasure hunters I've hired thus far have proven to be more trouble than they are worth.
Perhaps I can give you a chance, however. Here's the location of an artifact. If you bring it to me here at the museum, I'll pay you for it. If you can prove to be successful at retrieving a few relics for me, perhaps we can discuss some other opportunities I may have for you.
Alright, I'll get right on that.
Excellent. Well, first and foremost, I'd like to get my hands on one of the 6th House Bellhammers of the House of Dagoth.
Ooh!
They have become increasingly rare. One apparently was stolen recently by some bandits, apparently held up in Broken Helm Hollow.
Oh, that's really cool. Oh, I'm really happy now because I actually know what that is because I've been playing Morrowind. Oh, it's great. I'm so happy now. Reed Black, welcome to the Dragonborn Gallery. Welcome to the Dragonborn Gallery. The museum currently contains 10 displays heralding the accomplishments of the Dragonborn and featuring relics from all across Tamriel. A rich history unfolds within these halls. Enjoy your time at the museum, and please do not handle the displays. Let's see the displays. Oh, okay, so we have... Well, there's no plaque for this. We got the gray fox. I was going to say the gray cow. Well, it's the gray fox and the gray cow. Just a random red guard. Well, I mean, that's the red guard you see in the loading screens. Oh, do none of these have plaques yet? I mean, I want to be able to read what they have to say. Well, I'm just going to take a quick look through. Oh, the music is starting up again. The music is a little loud, so I might have to look into turning that down a little bit. Oh, okay, so I can put... So there's a lot of different helmets I have to find. I'm just going through this and I'm seeing what is vanilla and what is added by the mod, because the Helm of Orion Bearclaw, that is, well, it's a artifact that you find in the game Oblivion. It's not in Skyrim by default, so I'm guessing that means that they added it in via the mod. So I'm really glad that there is, Nope, I don't have a painting, of course. I don't know, I'm just really happy that they're adding in artifacts and relics and lore from the previous games, because that's something that I kind of wish Skyrim had touched on a little bit more, or a lot a bit more, honestly. Gallery library requires key. I'm just taking a look through. I should say that this save does have the entire story of Skyrim beaten, the main questline, and... Well, actually, I think I have pretty much everything beaten on this character. It's a 100% save file that I downloaded from the Nexus. The museum is currently closed pending the acquisition of displays prior to its opening. Thank you for your patience. See Curator Arjen Morellis for more information. Well, let's go find his artifact. Make this real simple. From what I've read, you can actually start this mod and start this questline before you even become Dragonborn, before you finish the main questline, stuff like that. But you will get to points in the mod where it does say, hey, make sure that you finish the quest or progress the main quest line because it just becomes necessary at certain points. But like I said, everything is beaten on this character. That's why I downloaded the save. I just figured it would be best to have that kind of a save and that kind of a character for quest mods going forward.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Oh. Hello there, how are you? Oh, whoops. I tried to shout. I didn't have a shout active, so that could be a problem. Let's just use... Oh, let's use Fire Breath. Why not? Oh, that got her immediately. So, one of the reasons that I did download a save game rather than actually just doing it myself was... I mean, honestly, I just didn't really want to beat Skyrim for the 87,000th time. I've beaten Skyrim more times than I can count at this point. Because I originally started playing Skyrim, you know, back when it first came out in 2011. On, Oh, I have no bolts equipped. Whoops. Back on... Oh, do I not have any bolts? I thought I had... That's a little embarrassing. That's my own fault. That is something I will have to grab later on. In that case, we're just gonna run on in. He doesn't detect me at all. But you heard that, didn't you? Yeah, you did. You heard your friend just scream in his sleep as he was chopped up by the Dragonborn of Legend. But no, I beat Skyrim back in 2011. Ooh, here we go. 6th House Bellhammer. That's quite lovely. Alright, so we just gotta give that back to him. We're good to go. Okay. My lantern wasn't showing up for a second. It wasn't, lighting up the area, so I was just confused about that, because the game is a bit dark. I still need to fool around with my lighting settings, maybe just turn off my realistic lighting mod, because it seems to keep my game pretty dark. That, or I just need to change up what EMB I'm using, something like that, but it is just a process that I have been fooling around with and trying to fix over time. But yeah, like I was saying, I've beaten Skyrim on the Xbox 360, I beat it on PC forever ago as well, the Skyrim Classic Edition, and then when Special Edition came out, by that time I had already beaten Skyrim so many times, I was just like, I get it, I've beaten the main quest line, I've done all the guilds, I've done pretty much everything in Skyrim several times at this point. I don't feel like doing it again in Special Edition. I'll just download a save from the Nexus. Thank you very much. I found that artifact you wanted. Wait, before I give it to him, I feel like I should look at it, because I didn't really inspect it at all. Damage 40, weight 29, value 1300. And let's just do a nice little zoom in. Okay, I like that. It's very nice. Can we find the bells next? Like, I want to find the bells to put with the bell hammer. I found the artifact you wanted.
Ah, phenomenal. Let me have a look. Ah, yes. Exactly as described. Good work. Here's your pay.
Gives me 2 gold.
The next item is part of a larger set. Boots from an ancient Daedric Lord armor suit, which was found in Morrowind some time ago.
Ooh.
The boots reportedly was seen at Boethia's shrine near Windhelm. Also, do keep an eye out, as I would love to procure the entire set eventually.
Alright, okay, 441 gold. Locate the Daedric boots for Aryen. If I can find the whole set, I would be pretty happy, because I'm guessing it's going to be the Daedric Lord set from Morrowind, since he mentioned it was found in Morrowind. Also, I do want to say, there are a lot of different loading screens that are really cool. They're all added by the mod. The Dwemer are well known for their innovation and technology. Many great wonders have long been lost to the ages and wait to be discovered in some long-forgotten ruin. But I like that this mod adds new stuff to existing areas, that it adds loot and quests and everything like that into the countless areas that are already in Skyrim's base game, while, you know, obviously adding new areas as well. But I've never played this mod before. I've always heard fantastic things. I've always heard such incredible things about this mod, And a lot of people have even said, like, oh, this is absolutely one of the best mods out there for Skyrim, so... Whoop. No, I didn't need to stand to that. I'm sorry. Just go to sleep. Go to sleep, you. Ancient Daedric Lord Boots. Alright, yeah, that is modeled after the Daedric armor in Morrowind. There are different sets of Daedric armor in Morrowind, but I forget the 3 different ones. I know there's... I think one's horror, one's fear. That's the same thing, I just realized, so just ignore me. But that is kind of the funny thing about playing Morrowind right now, because I'm doing that for a modded playthrough on the channel if you want to check that out. Which I highly recommend because it's such a fantastic game. I had not played it before I started my modded playthrough on the channel, and it is so incredible. I'm so happy to finally be playing it. Commemorative plaque, Megumi, in honor of the patronage of Megumi, whose generous financial contributions to the museum have been greatly appreciated. I wonder if that's an NPC that they named it after, or if Megumi is like a mod author or someone who contributed to some of the models or textures and stuff like that. I found that artifact you wanted. Wait a second. I keep on getting ready to give him the stuff before I actually look at it. Oh, okay. This is from one of the Creation Club content packs, because one of them was free, so I just decided to download that. Oh yeah, this is modeled after the Morrowind set. That is beautiful. I love it. And you know, there have been other mods that add it into Skyrim, but like I said, it is from Morrowind. Found that artifact you wanted.
Very good, and in excellent condition it seems. Wonderful. I have another job for you if you are interested. Another item I'd like you to procure is a single Archiviri brass token. The coin is at least 5,000 years old and quite rare. My research indicates that the sum of the coins may have been paid as a tithe or offering during the burial of Ingvild. I would check his tomb first.
You have any idea how small a coin is? You have any idea how long it would take to search an entire tomb for a single coin? And how long that would take, and oh, whoa, hey, oh, you teleported. Also, I like his clothes. It's very fancy. It's very fitting for a curator. He looks the part. Also, I just thought it was funny that he was like, ah, yes, these boots are in excellent condition. And I was going to make a joke of, yeah, because Skyrim took away weapon and armor condition, so nothing ever degrades. Which, when you think about it, I just realized everyone was so upset and so surprised when they took that ability away in Fallout 4. But it's like, well, they also took it away in Skyrim, so I don't know why everyone was that surprised, since Skyrim came out before Fallout 4. It sucks. Well, I wouldn't say it sucks, it's just something that, you know, you thought would stay in the game, but it is just kind of that thing of Bethesda is trying to streamline their games a little bit more, as is clear with Skyrim, as is clear with Fallout 4, and... well, it's gonna be years and years and years before we see another Bethesda game, just so you watch, because, well, we just got Skyrim Special Edition. We're getting Fallout 4 VR if you want to pay another $60. Oh, that really sent them flying. I love it. That was fantastic. I think I hit one of the Draugr with the other's flying body. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Yeah, no, who knows when we're gonna get another Bethesda game. It'll be years off. Because Bethesda's even said, like, hey, don't expect The Elder Scrolls 6 anytime soon, because we have games that we want to release before The Elder Scrolls 6. Which, I mean, I'm sorry. She wasn't even hostile yet. She was like, I'm just hanging out here. Just having a good old time being a ghost. Yeah, I wonder if my, I mean, I guess my sneak is just that high. I think I have all the skills maxed out, so that would do it. Maybe I'll just have to make some of these skills legendary and nerf this character a little bit if I realize that things are a little too easy. I don't want to make quest mods too easy. I want to find a nice little sort of balance.
What was that?
Nope, there's no one here. You're like, what was that? There's a person on the other side of the room. I see him. He's right there. I see him walking into the room. But I'm going to yell out, what was that? Because I honestly don't know where he could be. Alright. I will say, I am very glad that Skyrim has quest markers for stuff like this, because without quest markers, how long would I have to spend just looking around for this Akaviri brass token? We are going to just quickly go into miscellaneous, just so that we can take a nice little look at this, because the model on this, the model and texture, well, not the model, the texture on this is wonderful. So far, everything in the mod has been really high quality. I haven't done that much yet. I'm only like 20 minutes in, probably less than 20 minutes in. But still, yeah, just everything so far looks really well done. It's very nicely integrated into the game. It feels almost kind of seamless, which is what I always want from mods, honestly. I want mods to feel like they fit into Skyrim. I want it to be so that I can't even tell the difference between what is Skyrim and what isn't. Except there's sometimes that mods feel better than Skyrim, and in that case you can tell. In that case, I'm still very, very happy. One great example I can give of that is a mod that I've mentioned probably a few times before, just throughout different videos, and if you watched the Skyrim modded playthrough, you'll be familiar with this mod. Interesting NPCs. Absolutely one of my favorite quest mods of all time for Skyrim, because the amount of characters it added, the amount of really in-depth, really interesting characters that it added, in addition with all the different quests, all the different quest lines and everything, absolutely phenomenal. And really, it very clearly stood out from the rest of Skyrim, because you would go, oh, this voice acting's really nicely done. Oh, these quests are very well written. Not to say that Skyrim quests weren't well written. I'm just saying that there were times where it's just like, okay, this is a little bit more in-depth than Skyrim's vanilla content would be. It is funny to me, though, that I've never played this mod before, especially with how much people have talked about it and told me that I should absolutely play it. Truth be told, this was on my recording list for recording Skyrim mods. I was going to do it on the older version of Skyrim, but then when it came out for Special Edition, and well, originally when it came out on Special Edition, it was a beta, and it was not entirely stable yet, but more recently, a full version has launched, obviously, since I'm using that, and hey, everything's working perfectly well so far. I found that artifact you wanted.
Oh, good. You are turning out to be quite the sound investment, I must say. Good job. There are, of course, more to find, like this one. I've gotten word that a small shipment of Akaviri relics was being transported across Skyrim to Markarth, but the caravan was attacked by Forsworn. Among the items in the shipment were a number of Akaviri jade carvings.
Ooh.
If you could search the area around Markarth, perhaps you may come across some of them.
That's pretty interesting. I like the idea of that because, I mean, there's no jade in Skyrim. There's no jade items in Skyrim, so I kind of want to see the textures on that. I also realized that currently this might not be the most exciting quest or gameplay ever. It's like, oh yeah, it's just, you're going to find these countless items, but it is the start of the mod. It is the start of a very long mod, and it's what kind of sets up the opening of the gallery and everything. Or at least I would assume so, since this is my first time playing through it. But I am very curious about the direction that the mod takes and the way that the story progresses as time goes on, because of the fact that I've read different things about the mod. I've heard a lot of people say that if you are a collector, if you like being a completionist in Skyrim, then this is the mod for you. But for some people, that the mod kind of has too large of a scale and scope at times to be enjoyable for some people. So I'm curious what my take on it is going to be. Jade Warrior 2. 2,000 gold. Oh, I was trying to drag it out of the dirt. Didn't work. So that's going to be another thing of, I found statue 2, but he's going to ask me, it's like, if you happen to see statues 1, 5, 3, 4, etc., make sure to bring them to me, along with those, Daedric Lord artifacts that I am looking for. I just can't, wow, I just couldn't click yes. That's my bad. I've just been fast traveling all over the place. It makes me happy for stuff like fast travel, because otherwise this would just take forever. Alright, where are you, buddy? Where are you? There you are. How many artifacts does he want before he can open up the museum? Because I don't think anything has changed yet. Yeah, that's an invisible wall. I kind of figured it would be. I mean, there's there's a lot in this place, so I am very curious as to what I need to find to kind of open up the rest of the area. You know what? I want to check out the wine cellar. Just watch that be one of the quests. It's like, I need you to find me a fine selection of Cyrodiilic brandy, because our wine cellar is quite empty, mind you. Oh, it's empty. Alright. Yeah, no, the wine racks are empty. Well, these I can't activate for some reason, but this one... Oh, I still can't. Alright, this one I can. The others it won't let me. Reserve vintages. Oh. Oh, see, I told you! Cyrodiilic brandy, Redwater skooma, Jessica's wine, who's Jessica? Velvet Le Chance. Ooh, White Gold Tower. Alright, the Cliff Racer. Oh god, I don't want to drink something called the Cliff Racer. I've had enough issues with them in Morrowind. I am digging the music though. I'm very, very happy with the music selection so far. I found that artifact you wanted. Don't you dare walk away from me.
Oh, you have?
Oh, now he
Excellent.
stops.
Yes, I have just the place for this. Thank you. Here's your reward. Another important artifact has fallen into the hands of unscrupulous thieves, it would seem. Denstagma's ring.
Who?
Which is a quite powerfully enchanted ring that was in the possession of a local collector before it was stolen by the Silent Moon Bandits. They have a hideout near Whiterun, which would likely house the ring. If they haven't fenced it yet, that is.
Alright. I'm kind of curious. I kind of want to look up who Denstagma is to see if it's someone that I should know just from the lore. Alright, so I looked it up. Denstagma's ring is an enchanted ring found in Morrowind, just southeast of Nisus in an ancestral tomb, and can be found in an urn on an altar labeled D. Bryant. The D. Bryant ashes are an Easter egg to a regular on the Elder Scrolls forum who passed away during production. Okay, so it's another Morrowind artifact. Listen, there's a lot of artifacts in Morrowind, and I'm still... I was gonna say new to the game, but I already have like 50 or 60 hours in the game, so I guess it's not... I guess I'm not that new to the game in the grand scheme of things. That's still quite a few hours. That's over 2 days spent in the game. Which I realize 50 hours in Morrowind is nothing when you take into account all the content in Morrowind. You could spend 50 hours just walking in Morrowind. Just trying to get to different places. Just trying to get across Morrowind. You can spend 50 hours just doing that. Just getting from place to place, quest to quest, etc, etc, etc. Come here, you. Yeah, down you go, buddy. Okay, so I gotta go in here. It is really great to me. It is really wonderful to me that there are still mods that I haven't played it. That there are still incredible mods like this that I still have to play. Even though I've been playing various Skyrim mods for years and years and years. And just when I think that I'm running low on mods to play, things that I haven't done yet, you know, new mods come out. Or there's ones like this that I just haven't played yet, which is really just incredible to me. It's really fantastic, and it makes me love the community even more than I already do. And I already love the community quite a bit, let me tell you. Because it's absolutely fantastic. Sealed hatch requires a key. I hope I can find the key. Denstagma's ring. Look at this texture. I really like the design on this. It's really nice. Fire, frost, and lightning resistance increased by 30%. See? Exact same effect. So I'm glad that I read that out and, you know, had an idea of what was what. Dig. Nordic excavation site. Excavation sites will yield fragments and occasionally keystones, which can be used at archaeology stations to create artifacts. Okay, this is another feature of the mod. It adds an archaeology system. And this is the first time I've seen one of these excavation sites, so it is my first time. Ooh, your archaeology skill is increased to 2. Oh, there's a skill associated with it? That's awesome. Oh, it's incredible. Now, if only I had the key to the sealed hatch, which I'm guessing is going to be in conjunction with this. Okay, so that's really cool. So that is the archaeology and new crafting system added by the mod. So I'm glad that I took a chance to look at that, because I was like, this is definitely new. This definitely looks different to me, and that's really cool. I love it. I see why people say, like, this is a must-have mod. Like I said, not that far into it. I haven't been playing it for very long, but I can see why people are so excited about this mod. Why people say, like, this is a This is end game content. This is a mod that you want to have when you finish the main story, when you finish the guilds and everything. And this is something you want to have so that you can kind of continue your adventures and play Skyrim in an entirely new way, essentially. Alright, I'm just trying to get far enough away from that bandit so I can fast travel. Alright, I'm far enough away. It didn't take too long.